Good morning, DFC, and welcome back to another lesson in grade 11 entrepreneurship. Today's activity is on opportunities and trends. Specifically, we're going to be learning how to generate potential business ideas for youth entrepreneurs, that's you guys, by analyzing current opportunities and trends. So if you're not sure what that means, please stick around for the video and find out. As usual, please watch today's video for the lesson. And today's news article is someone who is taking advantage of an opportunity, and that's creating high-end fashion for award ceremonies. So it's a short article. I'd like you to please read it. And then once you're done that, today's video is by Trend Hunter magazine. Although they're a magazine, they also have a YouTube channel. But what their job is to do is to predict and identify the next big trends or ways in which people are acting and behaving. So they're trying to predict what will be popular in the future. So it's an 8-minute video. I'd like you to see what they predict for the next 5 years. Today's textbook reading is 4 pages, which can be found here. I'll link to it. But the first reading is about opportunities. So where can you find opportunities is just these 2 pages. And then next is a section on looking for trends. Now, a trend is simply a pattern in the way something is changing. So what are people buying now that they weren't buying before? Or what are people doing now that they weren't doing before? And trends change all the time. Now, a fad is like a trend, but it's very short term. Think of fidget spinners. Remember how popular they were? They were everywhere. But now I can't find a fidget spinner, nor do I want to find one. They are awful. But that's a fidget spinner is an example of a fad. So in total, it's just 4 pages to read. And then, so after watching the video, reading the news article, and the textbook reading, I'd like you to answer these short answer questions. What are some ideas or opportunities for businesses within your home community? So just give me 3 examples of business ideas or opportunities. The next one is complete the graphic organizer below to brainstorm ideas for potential businesses. Now, it's hard to do that with online learning. So for this question, you can just pretend that we're in school. And if you aren't familiar with DFC at all, just try to imagine the needs and wants of your last school. For example, a need could be school clothing. That's more of a want, but we could say it's a want. Now, what are some business ideas that could sprout from school clothing? Well, you could have custom stitching and embroidery. You could have, say, custom t-shirt designs. Also hats, hoodies, etc. So these are some potential business ideas that you could find from just identifying a need or a want. So that's all I want you to do for that question. So pick 3 needs or wants, and then 2 business ideas per need and want. Number 3 is, what is the difference between a fad and a trend? And you can find that in the reading here. Now use one of the ideas from the reading in the How to Spot Trends section, which is located right here. So this is the How to Spot Trends. And then give an example of a trend that is changing what Canadians buy. So for example, a lot of people are now buying their games online. So I've always been a big video game fan, but I know now a lot of people are buying and downloading their games from, say, Xbox Live Arcade or the PlayStation Network. Okay, so that is a possible answer for that question. Now, number 5, use the internet to research current youth trends. So what I recommend is just Googling this phrase, youth trends 2020. Say top 100 youth trends in April by Trend Hunter. Senior reality dating shows. Not sure who would want to watch that, but hey, it's an example of a trend. This one, disappearing social media text. It's kind of like how Snapchat works, where you send a message and it automatically deletes itself after a certain time. So regardless of what you search, I'd like you to list 5 trends that could be turned into possible business opportunities. And you'll need to do that in order to answer the next question. So number 6, choose 3 trends from question number 5 and write them in the left column below. So let's find some youth trends that could be turned into a business. This one is DIY robotics kits. I know nothing of robotics, but let's put that anyway. Robotics kits, or even having YouTube channel. So if you're into robotics, having a YouTube channel based on that could be a big hit. So pick 3 of the 5 trends you listed here, and then list the trend, and then 2 potential business ideas that can arise from that trend. Okay, next, think back to your entrepreneurial profile. That's the first evaluation task. It's very important that you hand that in. And think about your preferred business idea. If you didn't do it, think of a simple business idea that can be done by one person for under $500. So here, just tell me what your preferred business idea is. Keep in mind you want it to be done by one person for under or around $500 in startup costs. So just one sentence, my business idea is blank, and then fill in the blank. Number 8, has looking at current trends changed your business idea? So if it hasn't, you can just simply put no. If it has, write in the space below what your new business idea is. Could be do-it-yourself robotics kits. So my business idea now is selling DIY robotics kits. So if your business idea has changed, just tell me what your new idea is. Okay, so let's review. So as usual, this is what you'll mark yourself. I mark the evaluation task. But just put an X if you've met these 4 criteria. You've identified the needs and wants of your school. You know that trends can be taken advantage of by starting new businesses. You brainstorm youth trends and potential business ideas. And you have stated your preferred business idea for developing a business plan for. If you did all 4 of those things, give yourself a mark of 4 out of 4. And as usual, when you hand it in, I'll read, mark, and comment and resubmit what you handed in to me. So I'll hand it back to you as soon as I can. As usual, if you have any questions about these assignments, I'll be available online from 9:15 to 12:20, and I hope to see you then. All right, everyone, have a great day, and bye.